Hey boys and girls, it's Mrs. Ryan, and in this lesson I'm going to show you how to draw a castle. And we are actually taking on the role of an architect, which is a new word for my first grade students, but I know my second grade students have heard this before. So an architect is a person who plans the way a building is going to look. So in this case, we are going to be making a castle. So to start off, when you get your paper, you can place it any way. If you want it going vertically or horizontally, that's up to you. You may want to have a wider castle, so I'd go horizontal. And if you want a taller castle, go vertical. If you think you need like a straight edge, such as a ruler, that can be helpful too, but you don't have to have that. Sometimes I'll just use like the straight edge of any type of book if I need to get some straight lines. But to get started, what I'm gonna do is I start off with the middle of the castle. So that's like kind of like my main shape, and that's where the drawbridge is going to be. So here's the middle of my castle. And I'm just gonna start off with a simple square. And again, remember, you don't have to free draw. If you wanna use a straight edge, that's fine too. Then from there, I'm going to start building off to the sides. So my castle is going to have another piece here coming off to the side, and I'm gonna make it kind of symmetrical. So there's gonna be another one over here. So these are like my main shapes. And then from here, I'm gonna add a few towers. I'm gonna put a tower here, and I'm gonna add another tower over here. And in the middle, I'm gonna add a wider tower. So right now, I've got kind of like my squares and my rectangles. Now I'm gonna start adding some rooftops and the tops of my towers. So here is my rooftop, which is like a triangle. Here's another rooftop to this tower. And then I'm going to add a tower over here. All right, so here it is. Here's the basic shape. And now I'm going to start adding some windows. Now, castles typically do not have windows really low, but if you want to add that in yours, you can. But usually it's kind of a way to protect the people inside the castle. So if someone's trying to attack them, they can't crawl into a window, which is also why they have the drawbridge closed many times, because they like to keep out people that are not invited there. So here's my drawbridge. I'm going to add some window shapes. You know, if you want to add circular shapes, or if you want to, I'll do like a semicircle here, or rounder shapes for your windows, that's fine. I'll do a circle here and a circle here just to change it up a little bit. In the next part of my video, you're going to watch me add all the color and some smaller details. For example, I'm going to add like some water going around mine, and I'm going to also add a sky. But we're going to do that in a time lapse, so it'll go a little bit faster, so the video doesn't take so long. All right, so here's my finished castle with a lot of details added. You know, I added a forest in the background, a moat, the drawbridge, the sky. Now, if you want to keep yours in black and white, just drawn out, hey, that's okay. But, you know, of course, you can always color it by using crayons, markers, or colored pencils, whatever drawing materials you have at home. And again, if you want to share your work, I would love to see it. You could have a family member email it to me, or have your family members email it to your teacher and they can share it with me, whichever way. But anyhow, have fun making these castles, and I cannot wait to see them. Bye.